Fabien. Ah.
Fumer ça sèche sur son aise, comme là.
Bon, really?
Table 7, the senior singles, Tony Cake of England, Hugh Telford of Northern Ireland. Table 8, John Fallon of Scotland, Jerome Bray of France. Tables 11 and 12, Malta A and Scotland A. Malta A, Scotland A, tables 11 and 12. so we can see the score. We get table 4 correct, please, referees. Table 4 of the senior singles, Marcel Whistler, Malta, John Marr, Ireland.
But he may still play and try and put it as close as possible to that bottom right hand pocket. And of course on table 2 we've got Robert Brady and Fabian May. Robert Brady's at the table at the moment. Let's see what Sebastian Capet can do here. Of course the other option is to try and double it in the top right hand corner. If he's going to be so bold. That's exactly what he's done. That's a great effort. It's a wonderful attempt, but probably needed to be played a bit slower, and it may have dropped. So this is Sean Sharkey, who's on the reds now, and he also would believe that he can clear these reds and the black and give Ireland first blood in this match. And Robert Brady, I think Robert Brady's at the table at the moment, so he's going to try and double that red. Sean Sharkey, Robert Brady's played a good shot there. Sean Sharkey draws first blood for Ireland. Ireland A lead 1-0 against Belgium A. Now let's see if Robert Brady can make it too. He's got a little bit of a cut into the middle pocket, but not too difficult. And Ireland get off to a great start. They lead this match 2-0 against Belgium. At these 2018 European Championships, this men's team event, we can we'll have a look at where these two teams are on the ladder. Okay, so Ireland are sitting 7th at the moment only 2 wins. The top 4, the 5th place is 6 points, and top 4 have 8 points, so they badly need to win this if they want to have any chance of making the finals. And of course Belgium, they are sitting in 9th place. They only have 1 win, so they can't afford to lose any more if they would have any chance of playing finals, but I think it's highly unlikely. Of course, it's great to see Belgium here and having a go. So on table 1, I believe we have Declan Ho against Quinton Kalia of Belgium. And on table 2, Stephen Dempsey playing Jeremy Kominczak of Belgium. So this is Quint. We'll just do one table at a time. We'll concentrate on table 1 at the moment. This is Quinton Kalia of Belgium. He's on the reds, and of course they're all potable. Just so he's racing around the table. That's a nice shot, so he can run that red in the middle there down to the bottom right hand pocket, and he'll be on red into the middle right as well. Doesn't need to play very hard at all. It's a nice shot. And then depends on which pocket he wants to play the black, whether he I would say he'll play firm and he'll run through slightly so he can put the black in the bottom left hand corner, I would say. No, he's preferred to stun back and put it in the middle pocket. And that's a good, confident finish by Quinton Kalia of Belgium. They're on the board, so they trail 1-2 against Ireland. This is Stephen Dempsey at the table for Ireland at the moment. And the yellows. Of course, the next two players will be David McQuillan of Ireland versus Yassine of Belgium on table 1, which is a table left of screen. Just watch Stephen Dempsey here. He should be able to go out at this last yellow into the bottom right hand pocket, and and black of course should go in the middle. So Ireland take a 3-1 lead courtesy of Stephen Dempsey defeating Jeremy Kominczak. Ireland 3, Belgium 1. And it's David McQuillan and Yassine Malawi, and it's Yassine to break. So that's a red ball potted that I've seen go down. So there's 2 red balls potted and a yellow by the looks, so that's an excellent break. But the red's gone down. Sorry, the spotted white has also gone down. which means that it's going to be Dave McQuillan with the white back at baulk with an open table. Speaking of the spotted white, the history behind that is that many years ago we had a sponsor who was developing a game played on computers which was going to have a spotted white, and they requested if we could adopt it, and it seemed a good idea because it also, for the same reason why they wanted it for the computer game, it was good for our game, and that you can see the effect that's been put on that white ball. You know, when you have a shot or after a shot, you see which way it's spinning, and you can tell what sort of work the player must have put on that white. But it's Dave McQuillan here, not spending much time on the table at all. He's down to 2 balls already, 2 reds. Of course, he had the advantage of that great break by Yassine, but unfortunately wasn't able to enjoy the fruits of it. But David has missed that red in the middle, so he is going to get the opportunity. In the meantime, on table 2, Robert Brady and Quinton Carlia have commenced their match, their frame, sorry. So Yasmin, let's see what he can do for Belgium. He's got a very awkward lie there on with that white so close to the black. So he's going to have an awkward bridge. Doesn't matter what ball he goes for, because there's nothing at an angle which is going to give him good cueing action. So he's going to have to bridge right over the top with not much white to hit. So it'll be very difficult to try and pot a ball. So I suspect he must have fouled there for him to move away from the table. Oh no, it was only one shot because all he did was miss the pot. But he must have been trying to at least get some sort of coverage, you know, play a defensive shot, snooker. So Dave's probably can't believe his luck that he's back at the table already. And now he gets a shot at the black in the middle. That middle left pocket. So Dave McQuillan gets number 4 for Ireland. They lead 4 frames to 1. So as David McQuillan defeated Yassine Lally. And of course David McQuillan, he's the president of the Irish Pool Association, who have done a wonderful job in hosting these European Championships at this magnificent this hotel with a magnificent arena. And of course it is a great hotel as well. We're getting wonderful service with a smile and lovely facilities, good food. So table 1 is going to have Sean Sharkey and Fabian May in a few moments, but we'll concentrate on table 2 now that Robert Brady's at the table for Ireland. He's on yellows. Yellows, 3 yellows out in the open. The coloured balls shouldn't be a problem. It's the black which is a little bit awkward there, close to the red and near the cushion, that Robert will have to try and promote somehow. So it's a good break on the on table 1 as well. That was by Fabian May, Belgium. He's at the table. So Robert missed the pot on table 2. So Quentin Carlier is given the opportunity here on reds. It's quite a good attempt to get back on that ball. So he's still got this red into the middle, the red to left of the table, which he's lining up for now. He's gone for the double on that and played it nicely. The angle was just perfectly set up for him, so he took advantage of that. So Quentin Carlier is potting a few reds here. We'll just see how he goes when he gets to that. He may be able to kiss into that black and red with a shot. He does, but unfortunately didn't kick the red out. Black came out and has probably done a favour for Robert Brady when he gets a chance to come to the table. Because it's going to take something fancy to pot this red from here. So it's a bit unfortunate there that the red didn't get disturbed at all. So maybe he's going to try and play a couple of cushions and see if it finds its way into a pocket. He tried to get it across to the corner right hand pocket. So only one small consolation that yellow's been pushed away a little bit from the middle pocket, but still very potable. So Ireland lead this match 4 frames to 1. And it's best of 15, so it's going to be the first team that wins 8 frames. Well, the team that wins 8 frames will win, but the actual matches get played out to the end, because frames could count in the event that 2 teams finish up on the same number of wins. Robert Brady at the table here on table 2. So he's played that nicely. Nice easy pot in the middle. In fact, another nice easy pot. It's sort of a question of getting the white to this yellow, which is over the middle pocket on the right hand side of the table. So he's going to have a look at the lie. It's not too bad a shot by Robert. Should be able to pot that and come out for the black. So big cheerio to everybody out there, wherever you might be watching in the big white, in the big wide web. So he's going straight down to the end pocket, played that very nicely, did Robert Brady, and he's got that black into the top left hand pocket. And that's a nice clearance by Robert Brady, and that gives Ireland a 5-1 lead against Belgium. So Robert Brady defeating Quentin Carlier in that frame on table 2. In the meantime, on table 1 we've still got Sean Sharkey and Fabian May. And that's Belgium playing shot on yellows. I think the colours should be around the opposite way. been corrected. Thank you. So let's see if Sean Sharkey can do the business here on Reds for Ireland. And of course, in the meantime, we've got another match just started on table 2, right of screen. Declan Howe of Ireland playing Sebastian Capet of Belgium, and it's Declan at the table at the moment after the break. We'll just concentrate on Sean here. Got himself into a little bit of strife. I'm sure he didn't want to finish up there, but still cuttable into the middle. And he's got a yellow there that will probably hold his white, hold position for his white. No, that's a good pot. And he's managed to play nice and slow so he doesn't lose the white. And the black can come in this bottom right-hand corner. And Sean Sharkey keeps Ireland going on their merry way. They lead 6-1 against Belgium. He defeated Fabian May. And to come, the players approaching the table on table 1 will be Stephen Dempsey and Yazine Milauli. So we've got quite a cluster of balls here on table 2. They've all finished up in this bottom quarter of the table, most of them. We've got 3, 4, 6, 10 balls with Belgium at the table and Sebastian Capet. Sebastian's on the yellow balls, so he can take that closest yellow into the bottom right hand pocket. He's got that really close other yellow that can go into the middle left hand pocket. Let's see what his preference is. So he's taking the yellow to the bottom right pocket first. Now he's lost position on that yellow that was potable in the bottom right. So he's going to be playing. The way he's shaping there, it looks like he's going to try and cannon nearest yellow into yellow nearest to this bottom cushion to pot into the right hand pocket. Or is he going to change tact? Yeah, he's going to go up the table, take the yellow into the top right hand corner and miss, of course. Unfortunately, not everything goes to plan sometimes. So that lets Ireland in. Ireland on the red balls. And Ireland have got a comfortable lead of 6-1 in this match. They only need 2 more frames and that'll be the match, but we'll continue to play out the series of 15 frames because it could be important in terms of percentage. So watching Steve Dempsey on, that was Steve Dempsey on table 1 that had a go on that red into the bottom left hand pocket. looks like the table 1 will finish first, so maybe I'll stay with them. So it's Yasin Malawi and the yellows have just tried to pop that ball in the middle. These are the 2019 European 8-ball Championships, coming to you from the Glen Eagle Hotel in Killarney in Ireland, a beautiful part of the world. Lots of greenery, mountains, really quaint little town. All the stores look pristine, they all look like they've had a fresh paint and very tastefully decored. That's a nice shot by Steve Dempsey. So he should be able to pot this black into the bottom left-hand corner and continue the convincing, I won't say demolition at this stage, but the convincing run of Ireland. And now it leads 7 frames to 1. So Stephen Dempsey defeated Yasin Malawi. It'll be David McQuillan back on for Ireland against Jeremy Cummins. At the moment we're still watching table 2, which is Declan Howe and Sebastian Capet. So it's Declan at the moment. So he's played a good tight shot there, hasn't left very much for his opponent. So that's quite a neat shot. He's taking command of that bottom right hand pocket. Not entirely, because the red can sneak into the cush and off the ball, off the yellow, and possibly in, or take control itself. And of course Declan knows this, so he's already looking at what he can do about the situation. So he's fouled there. That means his opponent's going to come in with 2 shots. And it may even be a foul snooker here, because I don't think he can hit middle and both sides of that yellow nearest middle of the table. But he needs to nominate it. It doesn't just happen. And I guess here they both have to agree, because we're playing with roaming referees. They both agree, or they'll need to call the referee to give an adjudication on whether it's a foul snooker. Seems to be having a good look. Can't quite work out if he's going to work out if he's got to make a call. Be happy that he can go through there and play enough. Just eliminated the black. Now he should still have another turn, I suspect. On yellow balls. Not sure why. He would have played that first, but that's fine. He's on yellow now. Yellow to the, looks like he's looking at yellow to the bottom left-hand pocket. He's changed his mind. And he's tried to, and he's played a safety. It's a good one at that. And it's Deck and Howe at the table now for Ireland. Against Sebastian Capet of Belgium. So he's got to negotiate off some cushions in order to try and hit these reds, and he's done that very nicely because he's returned the compliment of snookering. That was a lovely shot. Played with great control. Picked the right angles and the right strength. So Belgium trying to get another frame on the board. Hit, no. So it's 2 shots to Ireland on the reds. So you can play this, put this red in the bottom left-hand pocket. Looks like it's shaping. Yep. So he's got to play this red into the bottom left. And he should be able to bounce off Kush. Is he going to? Yeah. So he's now got the red bottom right hand corner and the black. Can't really tell if he can see enough of it to pot it into the middle pocket. Put it into the middle pocket without fouling, that is. So that's an awkward bridge you can see on that shot. Always increases the degree of difficulty, but he's done that really well. And now an even more difficult shot. He's got to try and pot that black in the bottom right hand corner. So he's going to be bridging over the cushion, over the so he's bridging near the cushion, which is going to make it a bit more awkward, but not too bad. That's a nice shot. It's not quite good enough. David McQuillan for Ireland. It should be Jeremy clinched. And of course on this other table we've had in progress Robert Brady. Apology, no, we're still with Declan Howe and Sebastian Capet on table 2. That didn't fall. So that leaves Declan to come forward for Ireland and see if he can put this black in the bottom right hand corner. Yes, that he does, and Ireland take an 8-1 lead, which means that Ireland have won this match, but we continue on. We continue on to determine frame counts, as it could be have a bearing on positions on the ladder if teams finish on the same number of points. So I've got David McQuillan looking to pot out here. He's got one more yellow and the black in the middle. No mistake there. And Ireland take another frame to give Ireland a convincing 9-1 lead against Belgium. So table 2 will be Robert Brady and Sebastian Capet. So that's Robert Brady setting up the balls there. And table 1 will be Sean Sharkey and Jasmine Maluli. This is live stream coming to you from the Gleneagle Hotel here in the beautiful Killarney Island. So Killarney is the name of the town. We're in the country of Ireland, and a beautiful country town it is. So table 1, Sean Sharkey's just potted yellow into the middle. They can cut onto this yellow over the right pocket. I think that's what he's going for. No, he doesn't like that. That's a good shot by Sean. So Sean trying to come back further for that yellow, I would say, but I think it's quite a fine cut to try and get that yellow back into the left pocket. He's having a good look at it, because it's certainly not elementary. He's gave it every chance by playing a slow pace, but didn't quite drop. In fact, missed by a reasonable amount. So his opponent, see if Belgium can make another frame, can win another frame. Zine Maloli. So you can see the score is 9-1. So it's well and truly won by Ireland. We're just playing for pride now. That was Sebastian Capet going in off there, letting Robert Brady in here on reds. I'd say with 2 shots he should be able to clear those 2 reds and the black. Robert Brady. The match is truly won. So Islander on yellows. Going to try and take that first ball into the bottom right hand pocket. No, he's changed his mind. He's going to go on the left side of the table. Let's just watch his queuing action. Robert Brady. It's a nice pot. And the only awkward one is the one on the rails at the walk line into the table. In the meantime, Sean Sharkey is doing quite well on table 1. Looks like he's going to surpass the other table. So Sean Sharkey potting away. We might actually switch to table 1 because we could have a result there very soon. Left himself a relatively difficult black. I wouldn't say relatively difficult, but a bit more difficult than I think he would have liked. But it will certainly go in the top pocket. I thought it was going to be the other one. And Ireland stretch out their lead to 10-1 with that victory of Sean Sharkey over Yasmin Maloli. So Robert Brady still doing battle with Sebastian Capet. And to come in is Declan Howe and Jeremy Kiminsak. So it's just set up and now snookered behind black. So he's got, it's going to be very awkward even if he pots this yellow over the pocket. It's going to be very awkward to go around the table and get back on the last remaining yellow. So you can find that fits through. So this is to put the yellow if he can. Or just cover the pocket. Well, that's a good shot. Unfortunately, it didn't go in. But yeah, definitely a good shot by Robert Brady. Good shot. So this is Sebastian Capet about to pot this last red and come round for the black. That's an excellent shot. He's tried to pot. I thought it would have gone in the same pocket, but obviously he didn't, but he's got certainly a lucky lie. He's snookered Robert Brady. It looked like a snooker, but obviously not, because there was plenty of room there to go past. And Robert Brady scores another one for Ireland here. He defeated Sebastian Capet. So they lead 11-1. And on that table it should be Declan Howe playing Jeremy Kaminczak. So scores 11 frames to 1. So this is Sean Sharkey on table 1 versus Jasmine Mullally, and Declan Howe is Hall against Jeremy Kaminczak. So we're coming to you from Killarney in Ireland. These are the European 8-Ball Championships. You can get information and go for the streaming to www.euro8ball.com. And of course these games are sanctioned by the European 8-Ball Pool Federation. So we'll just concentrate on table 1 at the moment. Sean Sharkey and Jasmine Mullally. Sorry, Sean Sharkey and Jasmine Mullally. That's a nice pot, and he's going to have to take the black to the end pocket. And that's a lovely shot by Jasmine Mullally to give Belgium another frame. So now it's 11-2. Table 2. That was Jeremy Kaminczak. But it's Declan Howe back to the table. So this game's starting to come to a conclusion. And each table, they have them direct their own balls, because there's only a handful of roaming referees. So this is Fabian May playing Steve Dempsey. So it looks like a dry break. And keep a watch on this Declan Howe and Jeremy Kaminczak match. So that was a lovely shot. He put the reverse side on it to bring to kick that wide off the cushion the way it came off. And that's another frame to Belgium. That's Jeremy Kaminczak getting the third for Belgium. And of course the last two opponents to come on will be David McQuinlan. David's already on the table. So his opponent must be Quinton Carlier. So 14 frames down. This is the last frame now. So this is Quinton Kalia. He's on yellows. Big cheerio wherever you're watching around the world. Australia, unlikely because it's in the wee hours of the morning. There should be plenty of viewers in Ireland. So very pensive. So he's missed the pot there. It's unfortunate, but David McQuillan coming in for Ireland. So he's promoted that ball to the bottom right hand pocket. So it's very pensive on the red balls. He's got this ball down here which is all tied up. It's okay. He's asking the question, but the white hit the cushion. He's asking the question if it was a foul shot. So David looking to see where he can go here. David's on the yellows, so he's got a ball over the pocket that he can pot, but he's probably not happy with that. There's three balls over the pocket in fact. Nice pot by David. It's quite an easy, no pressure shot, but have to do a little bit of work to clear all these balls, and that one didn't turn out so bad. The yellows are all potable, whereas reds have got this yellow covering this pocket, which makes it very awkward for them to win the game. So we've now got a red guarding over that yellow. So Quinton is at the table now. For Belgium. So he's having a long, hard think about this. So that's Quinton Kalia here, waiting to have his shot. So he's on reds, and he's managed to come off a cushion and hit a red. So only one shot for David McQuillan. So it's a good position for that yellow. So this is Quinton Kalia. He's on reds. So he's missed a pot. So it's a good cannon by David McQuillan. So these are the 2019 European 8-Ball Championships coming to you from the Gleneagle Hotel. So Ireland on yellows. He's going to take one of the easy balls, I would say. One on the left hand, over the left hand pocket. And he's walking around the table, trying to work out which way he's going to go first. Fearful that if he pots this ball over the pocket that may be difficult to win. So one more ball for David McQuillan, and then he's on the black. It's a lovely shot, but not quite, and that leaves Quinton the opportunity still to try and make amends and win a frame. So he must be trying to nominate foul snooker. And there's no doubt it's foul snooker. That was a nice shot, and he even potted it. My goodness. So he's got to go up behind and hope that something happens with that black. He tried to screw off the tried heavy side on that white ball to go into the black, but unfortunately didn't take effect. So now Quinton Carlier gets the opportunity to pot out, but he's missed the first pot. But he's still got another shot remaining. Did that well. He's got a choice of in the middle. Down to the ball that so now he's got the red in the middle, in the right middle pocket. Then of course red in the bottom right hand pocket. And now black in the bottom left. And Irish finish up with a very convincing win over Belgium, 12-3. That was David McQuillan winning that last frame against Quinton Carlier. And that's it for the time being. We'll be back to bring you more from the Gleneagle Hotel in Killarney, Ireland. These are the European 8-Ball Championships for 2019. Cheerio for now.